Okay, this is my 2000 Daytona 955i. It's a gorgeous bike. Its name is a mouthful, but she dies at idle. It does not want to be slow speeds. It does not want to idle. So I'm thinking we got to start going through and fixing this issue. And the first solution I have is to either go on the Power Commander side of things and see what mapping is there, or try a weird fix I just found online. So, right now, bike idles perfectly fine. The second it warms up, all that goes away. And I'm going to show you guys, but I'm too low on gas to do anything besides go straight to a gas station. Even then, I might be risking it, but fuck it. So, let's go get some gas. Then we're going to go hit some slow speed roads, kind of show you what I'm working with. So this is the area this motorcycle hates. This low speed stuff. You can really hear it just sputtering. And you know, I get it is a sports bike, but I can't be driving around at the speeds this bike wants to be right now. You know, I have to drive neighborhoodly speeds, try not to make my neighbors hate me too much. A little bit's perfectly fine, but too much, you got an issue. So, let's put some good gas in this bike. Oh, that is a busy gas station. That's alright. What can you do about that? So, all good there. Indicator off. Let's do this. So, we have gotten the gas. Bike is not the happiest with me. Oh, but what can you do, right? I feel like I consistently have used these to test. Like, I'm in third gear. See? Oh, I give it throttle. It sputters. Back in the garage, I've taken the rear seat off, and we see this beauty. So with the Power Commander not being set correctly, I'm going to start with a reset. So here I have two maps pulled up that are most like my bike. This is the, I'm just going to call it the O2 and the O3. The O2 is for a handle slip-on exhaust, then stock or modified air filter. I don't think this is going to be that far off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start here. We're going to send the map over to the bike. Okay, now while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and set the throttle position. closed is a little bit off, so we're just going to reset it. We're going to reset it. Let's see. Closed. Awesome. Now open. I do have to go ahead and hold the throttle wide open for this. So I'm going to do this just so I can kind of see what happens. Open is current. Okay, so if I do that, and then, can I set you to? Okay. Open looks pretty solid. Let's give it one more. This one I can't see, actually, because of the weird-ass position I'm standing in. But I am hopeful that I did pretty solid on open. I mean, here. We'll call that good. So I saw this too. XL pump configuration. From what I'm reading, when you quickly hit the throttle, this is going to add more fuel to kind of prevent it from bogging down. But I want to run this map with this guy off, and I don't see a way to turn it off. So I'm going to go ahead and just set the engine revolutions to 1%, fuel change to 0. All right, that's a O, 0, and start there for my stock map. Okay, so it is the next day, and it seems that last night I made a mistake. I thought that turning the sensitivity up on the slide bar for my XL pump would make it so it needs more throttle for it to activate. Some research told me I was wrong. I spent a lot of time looking up exactly what I had done last night and confirming everything, and that's the main thing. I have the recommended values that Power Commander put for their race and for their street riders. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and set that sidebar all the way to the left, set it to 0, because I do not want that kicking in and taking away from the map that's on the bike. I want to see how that map runs, and then I can go in and change those values. So I'm going to go ahead and get hooked up and then set it to nothing. So all I'm doing is turning this guy all the way down to 0%. That is the lowest any of these can go. There's going to be no % fuel change. And then from here, we're going to take the bike out, and we are going to start it, see how she idles. Oh, I'm very nervous. Let's see. Alrighty, well, you guys saw in that last clip, there is a massive hissing noise, and every time you hear the hissing noise, you can watch the RPMs just drop. So either I have a large vacuum leak or it's an issue with the idle air control valve, and I'm not going to dive into it in this episode. So we're going to end this one here just to kind of go over everything we've done. We've put a kind of safe tune on the bike. We have reset the accelerated fuel pump to just not go on. And I've kind of just shown you what the bike's like now. So this is much more of a diagnostics episode. And then next time you are going to see me take everything apart and figure out exactly where that problem is. Until next time.